Okay, good evening YouTube, and this is 1Ziyo1, or 1Ziyo1. I'm here to review some of the past helmets I've had. The first helmet I've had for welding would have to be the Century one. Unfortunately, what really blew it was the lens. The battery got dead and couldn't replace it. Once you buy this hood, you're stuck with it, or you buy another. Battery was not replaceable. And overall, it was an okay helmet. It got into places where I needed it to, and it was a good starting out helmet. Had a lot of dents in it a little bit, as you can see here, from the slag and splatter. The holes I made mostly for chaps to put on, so it protects my neck. There's the shade. And the next one here is the Cobalt. Now this one I recently bought about, I'd have to say, summer or something. About 2 months ago or something. So it's in pretty good shape, brand new a little bit, but as you can see here, it's starting to get some dings and stuff, which, you know, a welder will usually get that anyways. And with any kind of helmet, the lens gets dirty as heck. And there's my chaps on there. Bolted it on. And those are the panels. I don't know if you can see that in there. But yeah, the three things. There's delay and sensitivity and even a weld mode, which this guy wasn't that expensive, around maybe $100 or even a little less at Lowe's. But I got something new because one of the main reasons about this guy, the problem with doing overhead that I found out, is this part, the chin. Since it's not convex or curved on the bottom like the other two here, it got in the way of my arm, and pretty much it was a little bulky for that. Now, this is the recent one I bought from Cyberweld, which is Speedglas 3M 9100 FX. The top of the line, and for the quality, pretty much the top of the line out there on the market, except for optical. They had some good helmets for overhead. But yeah, I bought this guy because the other one, well, like I said before, the chin was a problem. But this guy doesn't seem to be as much. Now, this has been wearing about 8 days of welding overhead, and it still looks pretty good shape. And I'm amazed at the plastic here, the shiny part. Overall, it's like, why is it not getting holes and splatter all over it as much? I have no idea, but it's a cool plastic alloy that works. It has a flip-up hood. Flip down. But yeah. And actually, one of the problems many other welders think that will happen is, you know, stuff gets on here and then that'll affect your seam for welding, which I didn't find it to be that dirty. I've been drying for a few times and it looks pretty clear. And even overhead welding. Now, one of the other problems with this guy that when I bought this thing is it only comes with the helmet. The headpiece and the neck piece are separate. But that's one of the problems, is the neck piece, I don't know if it's really that good as it says. Look at that. That's from overhead welding, and the slag goes right through it like butter. That concerns me. It may work for like normal welding position, just, you know, flat, and maybe vertical, but overhead, I think I'd rather stick to some chaps or something like I put on the other welding helmet there. That actually works better. And what's frustrating is this was $40. I don't know if $40 is worth this happening. Now what I'm planning to probably do is just put on some leather pieces over this and that way I can still use it. The head actually hasn't gotten anything on it. And I was also worried about, you know, it going in between the leathers, like right there, going into my hair, but it hasn't really been a problem with overhead welding. And the lens, that's pretty much, oh, it looks okay there. Then again, still, the lens is, it's going to still get dirty no matter what. Though I haven't had to replace it so far. And this guy I've actually picked up at just on Amazon. It's a fan. Gets kind of hot in here, especially with that part on the neck. Especially the neck. The neck piece, if you don't have it on, it doesn't get that hot. But the neck piece really adds on, I think. So yeah, I'll open it up here. Get more light in there. Yeah, I actually tied the fan to the nostril part where the respirators would be. Stupid thing keeps on pulling down. There we go. Yeah. Also, the problem that I ran into, that it might just be my head or something, or since I'm wearing protection, like a cap. Let me see it here. Is this piece right here, the metal. This part right here came off. It kept on coming off whenever I was welding. It would just, the helmet would go down a notch, and so what I had to do is put it in place and put the metal over it and bend it. And so far it's hold. I haven't had problems ever since. But yeah, when you buy this helmet, that might be a problem. Then again, this helmet's supposed to be for comfort, though so far I haven't really found it as comforting as I hoped it to be. And I think that's about it for the helmet. There's replaceable things. You can take off the silver part to replace the lens. It's actually kind of a pain in the butt to take off, but at least it doesn't come off as easy as it does other ones. So yeah, that's the one there. And oh wait, yeah, one more thing I wanted to say about the fan. That's only $6 or $8. $8 is at the most, and that keeps my head cool through overhead welding. And without it, I sweat. And actually, I do sweat more than a normal person. But if you're working in the summer or something, this guy can be kind of a lifesaver. You know, it blows out the top and sucks in the bottom. At least that way it keeps the sweat off your face. Yeah, I wanted to buy a Miller Cool Band, but that doesn't work with this puppy. Yeah, it's only Miller exclusive, so something to think about for welding. Getting other welding helmets, which frankly I don't think I will be getting one. This guy cost about $500. So far, it's lived up better than Miller. Miller's one of what is it? 9400. There's a comment on Cyberweld saying that, you know, the helmet, there was holes in it, or dents like that other Century one I showed you in it. And like, it's way too much money for that to burn. These are all this other stuff here, Cyberweld. And I actually bought an extra pack of these guys. Found out the helmet already came with it, so I got extra. Okay, what is that? And I also bought Miller's magnifying lens. They actually fit in very good. There was another comment saying that, you know, it didn't fit in right, but eventually for me it fit in perfectly. Then again, the other comment saying the hood didn't stay up and the actual part there kept on flopping down over the grinding face, which did not happen to me. Yeah, and this is the instructions, oh, this is the kit knob, okay. The instruction stuff. Yeah, DVD telling you, and it's funny, you can find the videos on this DVD on YouTube already. They're just in parts. Let's see here. Speedglas. I don't know if this is a sticker for a car or a sticker for my helmet. Not sure. It'd be nice if they can tell me that. So, and I think that's about it in here. Yeah. So, this is 1Ziyo1 signing off here. And I'm just showing you the helmets I had.